Later on, we see Jack and Kate walking through the woods. As they stumble through, as we then see Jack stands in the field as Kate wonders what he's doing, as he then starts yelling, "We're standing right here! Come on out! We're here! As he yells like an idiot. As Kate then wonders, why is my boyfriend such an idiot?
You idiot!
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Lost. This one's going to be doing my next review for Season 2. This one is for Episode 19, titled SOS. So, we got an SOS, alright. Holy crap. So, this was, this was an episode I didn't think I needed, and I'm glad we got it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. We actually got an episode focused on Rose and Bernard, which I was like, okay, yeah, I'm down with that. I really didn't think that I would like an episode about this because they're so minor characters, but by the time it was all said and done, I was like, this is really cool. I'm really happy with this. You know, the reason I think this episode works is because this is a story that, it's well done even for it being background characters. They're very small characters in this show, but you don't really necessarily feel like you need their backstory because it's like, you feel like you have it all figured out. Like they're husband and wife and that's the end of the story and they're back together and there you go, No, they went through a big journey. They met at actually an older age. They only met like recently. And he helps, Rose get her car out of the snow and stuff like that. And, they go for a cup of coffee and stuff. They meet each other for the first time. And, one thing leads to another. They are dating for a good while. We actually see a few different locations progressively throughout this episode. We see like Niagara Falls, and we see like Australia in this one, and we see like a bunch of different locations. And we find out, unfortunately, as he's getting ready to propose to her, which, yes, I know that came very quickly. He proposes to her, and she's just like, "I'm dying, Bernard. My cancer's back, and this time I don't think there's any way of treating it." So Bernard is crushed, and he tries to do anything he can to save her life. So he pays 10 grand to go to Australia to see this specialist because apparently he can fix her. And all this guy does is straight up just, like, what the fuck? Bitch, I want my 10 grand back. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, I get it's supposed to be sad. I get it's supposed to be like an emotional scene, but you mean to tell me he paid 10 grand for the guy to do like this? Holy shit, I'd be rich. I should run for this shit. Like, to do this and get 10 grand? What the fuck? Like, I don't know. I found that hilarious. But anyway, she can't be fixed. And it doesn't work, but she doesn't tell Bernard it doesn't work. So he's out 10 grand, and he thinks that she's perfectly fine. So, on the current day on the island, he's trying to build an SOS message to get his wife home. And he's really demanding of it, too. Like, he's treating Jin like crap, and he's kind of bossing everybody around and stuff like that. And, well, it's an interesting concept for an episode, although the one thing I didn't expect is to see that she is perfectly fine. Rose is perfectly fine. So, is this another element of the island playing tricks on them, right? That's a good question, Should she realistically be dead by now? I don't know. But somehow she isn't. So it is an interesting question. And Rose is kind of living every day that she can to its fullest. And she even kind of reveals, like, she doesn't care about going home. Like, Bernard wants to get her home, but she doesn't really care about that. She views it as like, okay, look, if I'm going to die here, honestly, like, so be it. Who cares, right? It's one of those type of situations. So it's interesting, to say the least. And it was a really interesting episode. I did find it very interesting. And you do get a side plot in this episode, which was kind of crazy. You have Kate and you have Jack that go out there, and they are looking for, the others, and they're trying to, figure this whole thing out. And they get caught in a net, which I thought was interesting. They get caught in a net, and they're, like, sitting there, like, really close to each other. And you got, like, Kate that's, like, reaching, in front of Jack. I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on, These two are getting awfully close, And she's reaching for his gun, but she's like kind of grabbing his ass, you know what I mean? And like he's kind of grabbing her and stuff like that, and they're kind of like stuck in this net together. I was like, what the fuck? And then they shoot the thing, they get themselves down, and you can tell they like each other, man. They just can't. You can tell that they conveniently like the fact that they got trapped in there together for a little bit. You know what I mean? But anyway, you got Jack that, of course, is trapped with her. They get out. And then I found this scene hilarious. Jack just starts yelling like an absolute idiot. He starts to be like, hey, we're here, come on out, guys. You know, like he's trying to wave some kind of flag here to the others. And he's like, hey, we're here. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, you looking to get shot? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, towards the end of the episode, we get a very interesting scene where they're out there at this campfire. They're kind of just chilling. And then Michael comes out of the woods, and Michael collapses in front of Jack and Kate, and they end the episode just like that. So, yeah, what's Michael been up to? Good question. We're gonna have to see kind of where that whole thing kind of goes. But Michael is back, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what goes on with him. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your opinions and your thoughts on, in general, this episode. And did you enjoy the backstory for Rose and Bernard? Did you think it was a cool episode? I did. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I had no issues with it. I thought it was a well-done episode. And I think they gave us an episode that you didn't think you needed. And characters that you didn't think would get a backstory. You know what I mean? So it goes to show you. You know, even the minor characters in this show do get acknowledgement, which I like that. I don't think enough shows do that. So, yeah, really cool. So, thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe and tune in to any of the videos for Lost. Sure, follow me on Dan's Views Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Lost. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.